Recent legislation signed by Governor Murphy has changed the way New Jersey's November general election will be conducted. For this year's general election, voting machines will not be used at the polls. Only voters with certain disabilities will have access to an audio ballot at their assigned polling place on Election Day. Everyone else will be voting by mail-in ballot. Under the new legislation, every active registered voter in New Jersey will automatically receive a vote-by-mail ballot from their county clerk's office. If you are a registered voter and you don't receive a mail-in ballot from our office by mid-October, give us a call so we can investigate your situation. Sussex County voters can expect to receive their mail-in ballot sometime between September 28th and October 13th. When your ballot arrives, open it right away to make sure your packet is complete. You should have a ballot, a certificate of mail-in voter, and a postage-paid return envelope. There should also be a letter with voting instructions. If you're missing any of these items, you should call your county clerk's office right away so we can quickly mail you what you need. Before you mark your ballot, make sure you received the right ballot. The upper right corner of the ballot should contain the name of your municipality. Next, take a moment to read the instructions to the voter. Most importantly, you don't want to overvote. So if the race states vote for one, do not vote for more than one. If you do, your vote won't count. Also very important is to fill in your ovals completely when making your selections. Do not use a check mark or a big X, and do not circle the oval. The tabulating software will not pick up those marks. You must fill in your ovals completely. And remember to always check the back of your ballot, because sometimes there are additional races or public questions on the reverse side. When you're done marking your ballot, set it to the side and find the envelope that has an attached certificate of mail-in voter. Lift the certificate flap to reveal a pocket envelope. At this point, you'll also notice the inside of the flap contains an area to be completed by anyone who may have assisted you in voting your ballot. If you did it on your own, just disregard that section. Now you're ready to insert your voted ballot into the pocket envelope. Just remove the plastic strip, close the flap, and press down firmly to seal. Be sure not to detach the certificate flap. If you do happen to tear it off, you can reattach it with tape, or if it's beyond repair, just call your county clerk's office to request a new certificate. Now it's time to sign your name to the certificate flap. For this November's presidential election, voters are permitted by law to sign the certificate even though they didn't actually request the mail-in ballot as the language states. You are not committing fraud by signing the certificate. In fact, if you fail to sign the certificate, your ballot will not be counted. A couple of things to know regarding this certificate flap. First, you should sign your name as it appears in the voter registration poll book. If you don't remember how you signed when you registered to vote, then just sign as you normally would. If there's a problem with your signature, the Board of Elections will notify you in writing, and you'll have an opportunity to cure any discrepancy. The second thing you should know is that by signing the certificate, you are not giving up the secrecy of your votes. After the election board verifies your signature, the board worker detaches the certificate flap from the envelope before your ballot is removed. So when your ballot is finally counted, there is nothing connecting you to your ballot. Your votes are totally anonymous. After you've signed and sealed the certificate envelope, place it in the blue envelope addressed to the Board of Elections and seal that envelope. You are now ready to return your ballot. If someone else is going to return your ballot for you, they will be acting as your bearer, and so they'll need to sign the front of the blue envelope in your presence before they take the ballot from you. Voters can choose how they want to return their voted ballot. They can put it in the mail or deposit their ballot in one of several secure drop boxes located throughout the county. Or they can also hand-deliver their ballot to the County Board of Elections located in Newton. For the November presidential election, voters who prefer to vote at the polls will also have the option of personally depositing their ballot in a ballot box at their polling place on Election Day. Voters have to appear at their designated polling place and can only submit their own ballot. They cannot drop off someone else's ballot at the polls. A list of secure ballot drop boxes will be included with your ballot packet, and you will be notified on or before October 23rd where your designated polling place is. If you still have questions about voting by mail or how this November's election is going to be conducted, I encourage you to visit our website at www.sussexcountyclerk.org. Voters can also call the clerk's office with questions at 973-579-0900, extension 1507.